in home care, this social media platform is by far the most underrated. And when it comes to growing your agency, it is essential that we are leveraging all of the amazing tools that exist out there. So what is the most underrated social media platform? Let's dive in. My name is Bonitatibus, and today we're talking about LinkedIn. One thing that I find super interesting about LinkedIn is whenever I go to a conference, specifically big ones, if I have the attendee list, one thing I'll do is I'll have my team actually pull up the entire attendee list and give me all of the LinkedIn profiles of each of the individuals that are attending the event. And so then prior to the event that I'm speaking at, I go on and I connect with every single person that is registered for the event, send them a little message. Hey, I'm excited to meet you. I'm one of the speakers. But what is interesting about this process is you would be amazed in how many people do not have a LinkedIn at all. Zero. Don't even have one created, not to mention the amount of people that I see that don't have profile photos. They have like 50 connections. They haven't posted anything in 6 years. These are problems that we need to eliminate. LinkedIn is one of the most powerful social media platforms specifically for home care, but understanding that it is great for all businesses, no matter what you plan to do in the future, whether you're growing your agency, you want to sell your agency, whether you're a marketer and just looking to grow your brand and you want to develop your career, LinkedIn is the platform to do that. It is the only social media platform designed exclusively for businesses. So let's dive into some things that really make LinkedIn special and how you can start to leverage it. So one of the most important things when it comes to LinkedIn is understanding that LinkedIn, you can actually see where your business contacts that you want to connect with work. There are no other social platforms that allow you to actually see where people work. So why is this effective? Why is this such a good thing to have when you're marketing your home care business? Well, if you're doing proper marketing in your field where you're going out and you're developing referral sources, you want to know which referral sources you're targeting. So as you're developing your targeted list of, hey, these referral sources, right, skilled nursing facilities, hospitals, assisted living, whatever they may be, which ones have the highest likelihood to refer you? Then once you start to narrow that down, you're able to then focus on that existing business and go to that channel and see, okay, who works here? Who works at this company? Do I know anyone that works here? If you don't, that's okay, because maybe you have a mutual connection that you didn't realize that you had. This is where LinkedIn becomes so impactful, where you can actually make sure and get these mutual connections. So if you are targeting these referral partners, targeting these referral sources, you can now look at their LinkedIn business page, figure out, hey, who actually works there, find that person, see who you know that knows them, and then they can now make an introduction. But if you didn't know that your friend knew that person and that referral source, right, director of nursing, whatever it may be, then you would have never been able to make that connection. And so it's essential that we're consistently building our LinkedIn brand, building our LinkedIn connections so that we can establish these relationships, establish these referral partners, and figuring out, hey, these are the people we want to target. Go after them. Now, when it comes to these individual connections that you're looking to target, maybe you don't have a mutual connection. That's okay. What you can do is follow the individuals that are there, look at their profile, see if they've posted anything in a while. If they haven't posted much and they don't post and they're not super active, that might not be the best avenue for you to go for that individual person. And look, it's not that uncommon. You're going to find people not leveraging and utilizing LinkedIn, as many home care agencies aren't doing it. There's also referral sources, other people in the industry that are not leveraging LinkedIn. But the key is finding those that are and being able to leverage that, because when you're finding people that are leveraging LinkedIn and utilizing LinkedIn and you're doing it too, you now have that common interest, that common bond, that common thing that you know, hey, this is important and I'm going to leverage this and utilize this to the best of my ability. So when you're looking to get in touch with these individuals, let's say that person is active on LinkedIn and you want to make sure that you're engaging with them, but not in like a creepy, weird way or a super salesy way. It's very simple. LinkedIn has a feature where you can just follow people on their profile so that you show up in their feed, but you're not necessarily sending a connection request. This allows you to build that relationship with before you go and send that connection to someone you don't even know. And so what I recommend is that you follow these people that you want to get in touch with. When they're sharing content, you can even click a little bell button on their profile so that you get notified when they post. So that's a little side note that you can do. That's a really great trick. If those very specific people that you want to make sure that you're engaging with, and then you comment on their posts. Once you do that, you don't have to do this that many times, 1 or 2 times, making sure that they actually reply to your comments. So you comment, do something meaningful. Do not over rely on ChatGPT. Oh my gosh, I have a whole nother episode about this, but I'm going to go on a rant here. Do not use ChatGPT to create like the most inauthentic comments. I see this all the time and I hate it. And I can tell. It's so easy to tell. And guess what? Everyone else can tell. So do not use ChatGPT to just copy somebody's post, create a comment about this. No. We can do better than that. I know you can do better than that. If you want to get results, then you need to do better. You can't do the easy thing. You need to take that extra step. Think of a meaningful comment so that they actually want to reply. They're not going to go, oh, well, this person didn't even take the time to put a real comment on here. I'm not going to reply to that. So making sure that you're creating that really good reply and then ask them a question in the comment so that you're getting them to reply. Once they reply, you get them to hit that reply in that comment. Now you can send them a connection request, reference the post that you just shared or that you just commented on in that connection request. And now it establishes that you're not just some person, because I know, you know, if you're on LinkedIn, you are getting bombarded with so many random LinkedIn connection requests from people that you don't even know. And I don't recommend that you connect with them if they're not in your industry. So again, being strategic about this, how you're reaching out to people, leveraging LinkedIn, following people, engaging with it. You can even engage with their business profiles. You can engage on other platforms like Facebook, engaging with their business profiles. These are things that can help you get in front of more people and really leveraging and utilizing LinkedIn. The other important aspect and understanding with LinkedIn is that so many people are not posting content. They don't share anything. They're just gawkers. And look, this isn't that uncommon on lots of social media platforms. People just have profiles, they're on it. Sometimes they don't like or comment on anything. They're just following things. They click on things. My brother, for example, he's one of those people. He doesn't post anything, but he's on there. I know that he is because we talk about things that he's seen, that he is watching or looking at, but he never actually likes or comments anything. And he doesn't post very much either. He doesn't like posting photos of his kids, which I totally understand. But man, when he updates his profile photo on Facebook, he gets like 500 likes because that's what happens when you don't post at all. Then all of a sudden everyone sees it, they come out of the woodworks. Again, I don't recommend posting once every 3 years. It's not a good strategy for staying in front of people. But we want to make sure that we are leveraging and utilizing LinkedIn by just simply posting content on a consistent basis. In another video, I'm going to go into more of like what should you be posting, things can you do that are going to be effective. So if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button because I got more content coming your way. Lastly, it's really important to understand that at its core, LinkedIn is about building relationships just like all other social media tools. So we're not on there to just get business. If you go into social media platforms that's your goal, you're going to struggle. You're not going to see results because you're like, how come people aren't buying my stuff? I keep posting about all the services that I do. Yeah, because no one cares about the services that you're offering. It is about providing value and being a resource. That means providing educational content. That means sharing things about who you are as a person. It means actually showcasing real people and not being like, blah, 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 this is what I do, buy my stuff, I'm a billboard. That is not social media. Social media is not a billboard. It is meant to build relationships, and that is its core focus. So, next steps. Here's what you're going to do. Very simple. Right now, before you go on to any more future videos or go on to the next thing that you're going to do today, I want you to go on LinkedIn right now. If you don't already have a profile, make sure you do that first. Okay, this can take a little bit longer if you don't have a LinkedIn profile. If you do have a LinkedIn, then very simple. I want you to connect with 5 people that you know. Oh my gosh, that's it? Yes, it is this simple. Doing this on a regular, consistent basis where you're just connecting with people that you know. That means people that you went to church with, people that are, went to high school with, college with, people that you meet. Anytime you meet somebody new, connect with them. But just start with 5 people. Start with referral sources that maybe you already know, people that you know in the industry that you're not connected with yet. And just start there. And try to make a consistent habit of this, of just going and connecting with people. Anytime you meet someone, connect with them. That is going to be huge. If you want to grow your online presence, it's simple. Book a call, let's talk. We'll have a conversation about what you're currently doing and what you can do to drive greater results. Remember, you don't have to do it alone. My name is Nick Bonitatibus. Let's grow together.